Why, hello there. I'm still busy doing all kinds of random stuff. That's going to be kind of the theme of today. Random stuff cleaning up. I really couldn't think of a good subject to hang out with you guys, so now we're going to do sorting of items. I get these packages like all throughout the year with all kinds of components and stuff. But then there's always more important things than sorting them out and putting them in the correct place. So let's do that now. I'm still cleaning up the desk from the last live stream where we did the thermal actuator testing. Those plans have actually progressed and I'm designing something for that. So that's going to be interesting. So, Medved, I think it's the same thing like how a lot of people watch other people game. That's like millions of people do that. So maybe it's the same thing. Like, you get the enjoyment of gaming without having to do it yourself. So you get the enjoyment of cleaning without having to clean yourself. How's that? An inboxing, yes! Oh, I should have named it that. It's not an unboxing, but an inboxing. We'll let you know how it goes down. Yes, good. Let's see here. This can go here. This needs to go here also, so that's interesting. Still have crap from the last Quinn box on my desk. It's not been cleaning time for a while. So everything's a giant, okay, yes. A giant mess, but it's okay. It's been too warm in the garage too, so. Right, this can go here for now. Let's get these wires out of the way. Oh, right. There. A thermal actuator. I guess we can put it in the box. Shouldn't there be a second one? Yes. So now I removed the little clip thingy last stream. We can still see this is normally open. It also says it on there. NC and nothing. So this is normally open. It goes in here. NO. Yeah, I'm actually quite excited about the thermal actuators board. Incorporated a lot of stuff into it that is specific for that task. So I think that will be good. Is it bad to have 26 web browsers open with each of them having 15 to 20 tabs? Yeah, at that point, I generally just say, screw it, I'm starting over, and just close everything. Because for whatever reason, that part of the research went down a rabbit hole you never came out of. There. That goes there. This needs to go here. We're still in the pre-stream, but I think the pre-stream isn't going to be much different than the normal stream. So it's just going to be a weird-ass stream today. More than one window is already too much. Well, it's not an 8086, right? It has multiple cores and can do multitasking. And oh, I don't have a plastic bin here. It can do multitasking. Don't worry about it. It's good at that. It's built to do that. Even an ESP has 2 cores. Well, actually more, but 2 performance cores. So let's see who's here. Kvik was first. Hello, everyone. Now live from the holiday in Elburg, NL. Well, welcome. And then Omakavula. Okay, whatever. Hello. Josh FSD is here. And Nigel Young, Jacco Wies. And he's mentioning the crown things. I was wondering if they were going to show up in chat, and they actually do on the live stream too. So that's interesting. I believe you can click it. Oh, so currently the top fan is Josh. Then it's Gregiden 7970, and then Kavula, whatever. Okay. Let's see. Engagement leaderboard. Yes. Music. So the more I bother you, the higher rank I get. Yeah, I think that's actually how it works. The pest meter. Inboxing, says Greg E. Oh, and Sizart. Oh my god, there's too many letters thingies there. And Gary F came in. Hello. Okay, this needs to go away. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. With the new homes, do you have any plans for a 3D printed organization system? I actually might. I looked at multi-board recently, and I did some test prints. But it's quite a lot of work to make it work, right? So I'm not 100% sure yet. I need to find a good situation for where it's well suited. I didn't even turn on all the lighting yet. Let me do that real quick. Why is everything on white? That's stupid. There. There. And there. And then let's have some light over here. Oh, that's bright. Okay, why is everything at 100%? That's stupid. I didn't set it to that. Oh, this one's not working. What? Oh, I just got the wrong one. Never mind. There, now we're fully overexposed. Oh no. There, that should be good. Okay. Good, now we have some lighting going on. Multi-board wastes a lot of filament. And now time for a secret. Well, we'll have some secrets today, I think. But, The Scottish board. What's a Scottish board? Let's Google that. Scottish board. Oh, it's from IKEA. Okay, cool. Yeah, that could work too. How much weight can it hold? 100 lbs. That doesn't tell me anything. lbs 2 kilogram. 45. Oh, okay. The best LED expert. Thank you there, Strom. Pounds. Yeah, no, all those weight measurements, kilograms, those things I understand. But all the other stuff, it's abracadabra. It doesn't divide by itself or by 10 or whatever. It has feet and inches and yards and pounds and whatever is going on. I understand the cable size things a bit because I deal with that a lot, of course, on the Discord and stuff. So wire gauge I get, but all the other stuff, it just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Especially because then you have the wire side, the wire gauge, and like an 18 gauge or a 14 gauge or a 12 gauge, they have a sort of logical step up. But then pounds and whatever, it just divides by nothing, and it's, well, I don't know. I use Scottish for walls and Gridfinity in drawers, and I have a 3D printed Gridfinity shelves for Scottish walls as well. Perfect. Oh, okay. You're from the UK and don't really understand inches, lbs, etc. But at work, have to do plenty of conversions from miles and change to kilometers. Chains? What's a chain? Let's use stones. Oh, yes. Stones as a weight measurement. Really abracadabra also. LED channels and a ton of models online. Okay. Exactly, Josh. Metric isn't that hard to understand. But then if you're used to metric, and then you encountered the other system, if I may say so, it's like, what is even going on? Why would you do this? I mean, especially because I don't understand, because like in the early days, people who went to America that thought of these things, that then called them freedom units, were like, we have this greatly working system that everyone knows. Let's make it something completely incomprehensible and different. Which isn't compatible at all. And you have numbers like 7/3/4 of an inch. What? What do you mean? Okay, sorry. You need to learn imperial and metric. Oh my god. I don't know. I just don't understand. I'm sticking to metric, and I'll try and convert sometimes, but I don't know, man. Right. So, what are we doing today? Well, if you look behind me, a furlong. What's a furlong? I have no idea. Let me take you on a little tour. I'm not sure how far I can go. Not that far. Okay. If you look behind me over there. There's all kinds of boxes in there, and it's often 2 layers deep also. And those have labels. And that is my component storage. Like over there you can see capacitor 0603, and well, it's filled with boxes like that. So let me put you back. Hold on. Oh, okay. So hold on. This studio isn't made for its dynamics. I think that's okay. Anyway, so we have these boxes. Let's get this box here. So these are capacitor 0603 and buck/boost converters. So if you then look in the box, I guess we can do that with this camera. If you then look in the box, there's, all kind of stuff in there. And they are kind of ordered by voltage or another enumerator, depends. Some aren't that ordered at all. But for instance, here is the buck converter I use on the AN Penta series. That's an XL7015. And well, then I know where those are, and I can easily find them. And I have lots and lots of components also that I've never used, because I'm doing prototypes, and I might make a prototype with an XL4015 instead of a 7015, or also test the XL7056, which are all different variants and different types, and then I select the one that's best suited for my product and best suited in the price range and availability and, things like that. Yeah, so we have an LGS 5200. That's on a dig-to-analog, I believe. Oh, we have an LGS 5145. That's on the dig-to-analog plus. And we have an LGS 6302. That's on some new boards that are coming up. So yeah, I mean, these are all the components I use. And I generally like to have some of them in stock if I want to do some testing, or if I want to do some reworking, or I don't know. It's just handy to have components locally, even though I've started doing less self-builds and more pre-assembled builds, as in I actually have, for instance, JLC PCB make a prototype PCB for me, because the time I spend doing that and the complexity of the PCBs that they are getting to, sometimes it just isn't worth it anymore, and it's better for me to spend $200-300 to have a few prototypes made so that I can then analyze and maybe, change some components and resistors and capacitors and things like that and do all my testing and then make another prototype instead of having to spend a day or even more making one or two of those prototypes. So, that's how things change, but I still like having a lot of the components locally, or all of the components locally actually, so that I can do work on them. So what happens is I get these boxes. Let's see, is this a good box? Yes, this is a good box. This is an example box. This is from JLC PCB. I get components from more places, but LCSC. I get components from more places, but LCSC is the most prominent. I can use this. Okay. And well, they come in all kinds of baggies and containers. This is a Max 809R and a 3486 EESA of, I don't know, some other things. Oh, here's the timing IC, more timing ICs. So let's get this out of the way. Do I need this box now? Wow, this box is sturdier than you think. Anyway, I get all these components and I try to sort them out because otherwise you'll never find them again. And then at some point you're like, I'm too busy. And then the sorting out gets postponed. And then it gets postponed more. And then after a while you have a bunch of boxes with lots of components in there and you have no clue where anything is. So that's why I was like, okay, today we're going to sort some stuff out. So over here, most often by the component name, I can actually already know what it is. Some I'll need to look up. But if it's a 485 in there, that has something to do with RS485, right? This one also has, was actually 486, but that's okay. RS485. I know this is a timer chip. Oh, this is a logic chip. Oh, this is a crystal. It's a 50 megahertz crystal. Actually got a prototype board today that has this on there. Anyway, but this needs to go in all kinds of different boxes. And some boxes I might not have yet. Like, I don't have a timer chip box yet. I think I saw the secret project box. Are you going to give us another hint as to what the project Starlink is? Or is Starlink Starlight? What? My guess for the secret project. Starlink connected camera to monitor new house build. Well, I that whole StarCam box was of course a joke. Because I put 3 stickers on there with the name. And then said I wasn't going to tell you the name. Yeah, so Project StarCam is indeed... I want to build a box. I do have power over there. But no internet or anything like that. So I want to try and build a box that's basically self-contained with a Starlink dish on a pipe that then phones home over Starlink, and I can have 1, 2, 3 IP cameras on the site that I can then watch for when builders are there, things like that. Or I can, or I also want to do like a time lapse and things like that, and it's easier to do that over here. Because I have lots of servers and things like that over here, so I can store the footage and I can store the snapshots and things like that. And yeah, doing that on site would be problematic. Well, I don't have to bother with CGNet because I have a 1 gigabit up and down fiber connection here at home, connected all with router boards from MikroTik, and I can just tell the remote site, which will also have a router board, to make a WireGuard connection to my home, and well, then I can just access it like it was part of my local network, so I can do all the scripting and all the other stuff from over here. The Starlink will be powered. If you watch the latest Quinbox, you will see in a few items. It will be powered by a 55 volt or 50-ish volt power supply. But as I said, I do have building power locally, so that's no problem. I do run Home Assistant. Yes, I run multiple instances of Home Assistant even. Yes. So, should we get components out and sort first and then get the box, or should we, I don't know, that's going to be problematic. Let's take another box and empty it also, and sort that out, and then sort it into bins. Because otherwise it's going to be too much. The top fencing. It's new. It's new, Philip. I wasn't sure. Oh, yeah, the power is no problem at that location. So let's see what we have here. A Zener diode. Okay, goes on the Zener diode pile. More Zener diode. Okay. This is a Schottky diode, so that's not a Zener diode, but it's still a diode. Let's see what we have. Oh, resettable fuse. We're going to make lots of piles. Zener diode. Inductor. It's a bunch of random resettable fuse. Resettable fuse. Oh, step down converter. Okay, new pile. Resettable fuse. Terminal connector. Oh. Okay, yeah, a capacitor, but a through-hole capacitor, and this is also a through-hole capacitor. I use these in a special product. More through-hole capacitor stuff. Resettable fuse, and well, more through-hole capacitor. What are these? Oh, I use these for some filtering. These are 47 UF 80 volts, so those are suitable for my 48 volt products. How long is this stream going to be? 10 hours a day? No, I generally can get through it pretty quickly. If I can find everything. Let me see. Sensors, charge pump, LDO. Oh, I did have a regulator here, right? We can get that off the board. Yeah, this is a SICK 461 step down. 55 volt. Okay, yeah. So that goes in, it goes into buck converter, I guess. Yes. See, a lot of these are so long ago I don't actually know what they are anymore. So I need these bins. Annoy Quinder all the time. Okay. Don't need these for a while. Let's see. Well, let's do resettable fuses. Let's see where I have those. Okay. I have these two boxes for that. My cable isn't long enough. There. Are you guys still there? Yes. Okay, so we have two boxes. We have the PTC 60 volt plus and the minus 33 volt. That's a kind of mislabel because it means it's below 33 volt. And these are for SMD PTCs. So let's see what these PTCs are. 60 volt, 60 volt, 60 volt, 60 volt. Doesn't say 60 volt. Okay. 20 milliamp, 50 milliamp, 30, 10. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it doesn't say, but I can figure out from the label what it is. Yeah, it needs to go here. Let's start with annoying super chats. Thanks, Philip. Okay, these are very tiny, so they can go in the front of the box. So we're going to run into a problem where some of the boxes are already kind of full, like this one. And this one is already split, so yeah. Okay, those are done. Let's go to through-hole capacitors. Where would that be? capacitor, PTC. No, I need to take my headphones off. How to get more XP. You can click on the top fans thingy, and I think it's just by chatting. So, PCB buttons and switches. Oh, we have a Zener diode box. Let's get that. There. We have a Zener diode box. No problem. Oh, it's also for ESD diodes. That's fine. Okay. I'm not really going to sort these. I'm just going to put the Zener diodes in the Zener box. That's fine. Because if I can at least grab the box with the right item in there, that's fine. Okay. Oh man, there's all kinds of crap everywhere. Go over here. Random fuses. Okay. Big capacitors, SMD high voltage, SMD diode other size. Okay. Let's get this one. Because, oh, okay. So big capacitor means, physically bigger. These are not big capacitors. But then do I have a box small capacitors? I don't actually know. SMD high voltage, SMD diode other size, no. Terminals. So, since these are through hole, I'll put them in my big capacitor through hole box. And they are 80 volt, 80 volt, 80 volt, 50 volt. But they are the smallest, so they go here. Good. What? Part of spring cleanup, I guess. Is it still spring? I don't know. Ugh. I think we had some other MOSFETs. Did we have MOSFETs? No. Inductors? Yeah. We had an inductor. I know we had an inductor. Where did it go? Nope. I'm quite certain we had inductors. Here. It's a 47 microhenry inductor. So 47. Oh, that's different than 4.7. 10. 47. But this is a 660. 33. That's wrong. It should go here. Yes. 47 5 amp. Okay, then this one goes here. There. Okay. Outside? What's that? Where is it? The famous yellow or green caps. Quindor tested and approved. What? What? I need to put these somewhere. So these are capacitors, but they're a bit funny. They're MLCCs, but they have legs, basically. They're not specifically low voltage. I don't really have a good box for that one. Put labels on those bags with markers, it will fade. Yeah, at some point, but I don't use those that often, so. Celsius is linked to the metric system, I'd say. Yes. What am I going to do with those caps? Is it time to make a new box? Maybe. Oh, we can do something else real quick. What? We have a box with serial LAN chip and RS485. So that's where our RS485 chips can go. Okay. Yep. Oh, this one has subdivisions. Look at that. See that? Whoa. Yes. So, nope, these are buffers. Why is there a buffer? Oh, okay, the buffer can go in here too. I have a buffer section. Good. Yes. And, let's, these are RS485. Why they gave me these big bags, I don't know. Kind of sucks. Oh, maybe there's smaller bags in the big bags. Let's check. Yes, there is. Okay, so we don't need to use those big bags. We can just put these in here. Easy peasy. We can check if they didn't expire. Oh, well, there's still some desiccant in there. Don't eat. Let's see. I never understand you. Do not put this card into bag if 60% is pink. Oh, okay. So we have these humidity cards. This camera is like, focus. I have no idea what you're talking about. What is going on? Really? Oh, okay. Fine. Good. Nope. What? What are you doing? Thank you. So these are humidity cards, and I think they turn pink if bake parts if 60% is not blue, bake parts if 10% is not blue and 5% is pink. Oh, okay. So these parts are okay. Let's check the other one. Yeah, that's also okay. Good. Okay. Not sure what I'm gonna do with the timing chips. I think I might actually make a new box for the timing chips. But we'll do that now. We'll do that now. I should have new boxes here. I do. Oh, brand new box with new box smell. I don't have any place to put the new boxes because I've literally ran out of room. The RS485 chips will be expired. Aw, that's okay. No, I don't want to update. Let's see. Is this a good label? Yes. Timing chips. Do I need multiple? No, I only need one. Oh, yes, I am, Piotr. So we now have a timing chips label, and if I add more stuff to the box, which I do expect over time because I don't have that many timing chips, you know, I'll just add a label. No, uh-oh. I think it needs to go over here-ish. Timing chips, good. So we can take this one. I guess we should take these out of these bags. Oh no, this is a crystal. Yes, this is also a timing chip. Okay. No, okay. Now I don't have a place to put this one, but I'm just gonna put it here. Thanks, Jamie. I have some plans in the works for some new custom lighting, but that hasn't panned out yet. So yeah, I do have some plans with that, but it's gonna take a while. So yeah. Right. Let's try and finish this. We have a Schottky diode. A DSS 310. Oh, it's a pretty common one. Let's see, diodes. Do I already have it here? No. Oh no, I see it. Hold on. I need to maneuver in this room. Oh, is it SOT 123? It is. Oh, amazing. So I need to fish this box out of here. Okay. And in it goes. Beam. And another one done. Now I don't know if I'll have more, so I'm not going to put it back. These special capacitors are a bane in my existence. So what are we going to do with them? I'm actually going to put them in this box. I have a capacitor 1206-805 box, which shouldn't be too full because I generally use smaller capacitors. And we can make a divider, because these are kind of SMD capacitors, but in a different form factor. So we can make a divider. No, that's a bit thick. And use that box. And then add a label. Oh no. Need to use the mega scissors. Okay, let's see if that will do it. There! Perfect divider, look at that. Oh, almost. Okay, so that's done. Don't worry, there's lots more parts to come. I'm not sure if I'm laughing or crying. Okay. Exactly, 1530 tooth. What? How do you even say that? Is way easier than 4mm. Okay, so we need to make a new label, which we call THT MLCC, because they are through-hole MLCC capacitors. Sure. There. How long is the expiration on components? So now we have a through-hole MLCC label, which I will add to the box. And then, in theory, at some point, I might still be able to find it. Wow. Look at the old label and the new one. There's been some heat degradation on this label, it seems. Okay. This can go here. Look at that. Oh no, the desk, I was going to say the desk is empty, but it isn't. There's a crystal here, but I really don't have a lot of crystals. Do I already have a box that has a crystal? No, I don't. But I'm thinking I'm going to associate it with a different item that I'm using it for, and that is the serial LAN RS485 box. Because this goes hand in hand with my LAN chip that I use. And I already also have like a filtering component here because of that. So I'm going to add it to here. No overige meuk box. That's always going to go wrong. Crystal / clock. Okay, let's print that. Hello? Did I not hit print? Let's hit it again. Oh, okay. Oh, why is it printing twice? Okay. Yeah, but then you get overige meuk new needs to be sorted version 2 temporary :1 or whatever. No, I don't do the lids of the boxes. I like keeping those interchangeable. That does mean my system doesn't work if you're not looking at it from the front, but that's the way it works. So, okay. Well, look at that. The desk is empty. So now we get to grab the next bag. We only have to make one extra box. Oh no. If you ever wonder why prototyping costs a lot of money, maybe I'm doing it wrong, but you know, okay, but we'll leave this one for later. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, we got more Zeners. Oh, damn it. Okay. We have a resistor. Okay. What's this? Oh, Schottky diode. Okay. Do you like seeing the bags instead of where I put them? I don't know. This is also a resistor. I think this one's going to have a lot of resistors. Oh, this is a 100 volt 2.2 UF capacitor. So we'll put those in the capacitor pile. Resistor. These are low voltage big SMD cap. Okay. Zener. We got a Zener again. Oh, some connectors I'm using on the Dig Next project. I'll have a secret to share about that later. So these are some PH and PhD connectors. I like using those. Let's see what's in here. Oh, it's an N channel. Yeah, LEDs have a lot of problems with moisture. That's true. But these are not LEDs. So this is a MOSFET resistor. Oh, microphone. Okay. MOSFET, but then this is a P channel instead of an N channel. P channel. Resistor. P channel. N channel. P channel. N channel. It's like the sorting game over here. Oh, it's a gate driver. Wow, that's all completely different. Okay, this one can go. Well, let's do these first. 750 milliwatt resistor. Oh, it's a load switch. Okay, we need to make a box for that. Well, no, well, these are more for audio reactive effects. This is I think it's an N channel. Might have to look that one up. I still find it. No, I'm working towards having stock in the Netherlands, but I think you mean with my components here. But you have to remember, like, these are 50 components. Oh, resettable fuse. But they were like probably like $1 or maybe $2, right? So, you know, it looks like a lot. What? Send the components from CN to NL and then send them back? Oh, it's an I/O expander. Okay. That's okay. This is almost like Quinbox. I left it lying around so long that I don't actually know what's in there anymore. No, I do. Well, not specifically, but I do remember what I used each component for, or on what board or prototype or things like that. Okay, so let's start with this one. It's a resettable fuse. And I had that box over here. Is it this one? No. No. Yes. 60 volt. We have a winner. And this is a 100 milliamp, so it goes behind the ones I just had. So this 40, 50, 100. Quindoor's changed in a very slow pick and place machine. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, we can put. If you ever need a warehouse guy, nice. Let's see here. We have a 24 volt 30. Oh, so that's SMD big cap low voltage. Where would that be? SMD big cap SMD low voltage. Okay. Stacking them 6 high isn't a problem at all. See, I have a big capacitor. And you know, it's arbitrary what's low and high voltage. Wait. Oh, sorry. I'm doing it wrong. You didn't warn me. This is high voltage. Bad. Stupid. Wrong. I need to get this box over here. Okay. So we have 330. 230, 220, 330, 63 volts. So this goes here. Okay. Done. I don't want this one here. I want this one here. There. Okay, let's, I don't know. So this one needs its own thingy. Oh, we can put this one away. This is a pitch 508 millimeters. What? Oh, it's one of the special caps. Oh, okay. Where? Oh, there we go. We need the THT MLCC box. You have a Dutch T-shirt today? What? No, this is just, you know. Is this a Dutch T-shirt? What do you mean? It's a different T-shirt than I often wear. But I don't know what makes it Dutch. Oh, okay, okay. So let's do the Zeners. That box should still be here. Timing. No. Oh, it's not. Okay. Not a problem, I think. Okay, this needs to go. Oh, yeah. I don't think I have my Zeners really sorted, so I'm just gonna chuck it in there. Do I have it sorted? 12.5, 5.1, 5.1. Easy. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I have it sorted. It's just gonna go in there. There. Good. No, go in there. Yeah. Yeah, we can do the. No, not this one. We need to make a box for that. Oh, we can do the connectors, I think. But I need a big box for that. Let's see if I can get that out. See, oh man. See, I have a box that says current PCBs. No. At some point these were current PCBs. But, like, this is for the AN Penta Mini. This is for the testing board we did a live stream on, the fuse blower, trademarked. Yeah, no. These aren't current at all anymore. I'll put those in storage. Okay. But we have a different box, which is called the various connectors and buttons box. So that should be good. Yes. So here, for instance, you see the connectors I use on the Diff Advanced and Diff Solo. Although these are used on the prototypes, it doesn't mean we use the exact same ones on production, because we don't buy at LCSC or make a JLC PCB. We have our own facilities for that, or other facilities for that. Oh, we did some testing with these in the past. Remember that? Still don't like those. These I do use. These are for the I2C connectors. And these are some variant of the USB-C connectors I use. And yeah. Oh, these are the connectors on the Dig2Go. Well, anyway. Lots of connectors. So these will feel right at home. BGB push-in terminals. Okay. How expensive are they? Let's do these giant resistors, because I think we need to make a box for that. Because I don't think I have a big resistor / shunt resistor box. Oh, but I do have a 1206. I have a 1206 2010, which isn't that full yet, and I think there's also some biggers in there. Yeah, so this is a 2030. The Wagos, I don't use Wagos on my PCBs. So this is 1210, 2512. Yeah, okay. So these can go in here, and I think these are sorted by size. So this is a... What diameter is this? 1206. Okay. So then we go to 1206. Oh, we don't have it. Oh, here we have a 1206. 4.7. This is 0. Okay. Then it goes here. I don't have a lot of 1206 resistors. 1206 and 10K. Okay. It goes here. The 1206, 5.1. Okay, it goes in front of the 10K. Yeah, no, I'm gathering them, Philip, and once I'm moving, I will make a Philip box, and then you'll get them. 2.7. 1206 10K. Thick film. It's different. Let's see, 1206, 1.8. I remember needing these to test some resistor dividers. Okay, next. I think I'm going to put the gate driver... Where are my other gate drivers? I think... Are they in the serial box? I think so. Yeah. Let's check if my serial box has gate drivers and then add the label. So we have a CH340, that's a USB to serial. RS485. No. So now it becomes the interesting thing. If my gate drivers aren't in here, it seems they aren't. Let's see if they were over here. No. How many of these do I still have? Oh, plenty. Okay. Maybe. No. Where are my gate drivers? Charge pump, LDO, SMD, LED, no. Let's check the N-channel MOSFET box. Oh, okay. This is a mess. Are there gate drivers in here? No, N-channel. Yeah. Maybe at the back? No. Oh, okay. So, I believe we did have an N-channel here, a few. We have this one, yeah, this one, and this one. These are all 60 volts, so they can go in the back. No, the back is 100 volts, so they can't go in the back. 60 volts, okay. That's fine. Oh, the gate driver doesn't go in here. Let's check these. I don't remember if the... Oh, this is P dual. Okay, we need to look this one up. These are all P channel. C2062590. Still not clear enough. Datasheet. It will do -15. Okay. So it's a dual N channel. No, wait, the gate is minus. What? It's a dual P channel? Sometimes I'm just confused. Yes, it's a dual P channel. Okay. That is not a problem. Okay, good. This is also P. Yeah. Where are my P channels? Right? Do I have a P channel box? No. Sensors. Oh, sensors. The sensor box can take the microphone. What's in here? Prototypes, of course. Let's see. Resistor networks. No. No. I don't have a P-channel box? That's impossible. Big capacitor, diodes, MOSFET other. Is MOSFET other my P-channel box? That's odd. Yeah, that would be awesome, Greg. Oh, look. It's sorted. So, transistors. Okay, yeah. Okay. This is an N and a P channel. Okay. Yes. Ah, here's my P channels. My bros. So, let's see. 15 volts. Oh, this isn't ordered in volts. I don't know how this is ordered. I'm not sure it is ordered. We'll just put it in the back for now. This one goes here. I mean, if I know what I'm looking for, sorting through like 5 or 6 bags, that's fine. Okay. So, what's next? We have a Schottky diode, but it's not SOD 123. I don't actually think I have a box for that. Maybe I need to make a divider partition. Over here. Because I have a SMD diode box, but it only has SOD 123, but I have some that are in a different form factor. But I mean, this box isn't near full. So, I just like using that form factor. So we'll have to make a divider partition. If I'm building, I've done it plenty of times on stream. I can get the components pretty quickly. That is not a problem. Okay, let's cut up this box more. More cutting. And it's also more that if I want to change a component on a board or test with it, I know that I have it instead of, ordering the same component many times over. So there, we now have a nice divider, and our SOD SOT 1289 can go in. Okay. Good. Let's see. What do we have left? Oh, we have our I/O expander. I think we would have more of those. I'm not sure. Don't think we have a box for that yet. So let's misuse our sensor box. Because I don't want to... Oh, there's all kinds of stuff on here. Anyone need a network card? I don't want to make a box for every specific item, because then I'll have a gazillion boxes. So we can do this sensor box and add some labels to it. and we'll call it I2S/I2C. No, it's not extra muck. Okay, there we have our I2S/I2C label. Oh, I missed it. Right. So now we need to make some dividers. Let's see what's in here. So this is a microphone. This is an I/O expander. This is a microphone. This is a I2C temperature sensor. See, I knew this was the right box. Oh, we have a crystal resonator. Uh-oh. Well, this can go in the other box now. Temperature sensor. Infrared sensor. Okay, well, it's so little items that I'm just gonna put it all in the box. Oh, microphone. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna add another label because I'm gonna add the. I think I'm gonna add the power. No, I'm gonna add the power distribution. No, not an everything box. I'm gonna add the power distribution because we're gonna have more of those to the timing chips box. And I know that might not make sense to you. Where's my scissors? Oh yeah, but it does to me. Come on. Box of last resort. Yes. The box before being thrown out. That would actually be a good system. Okay. Power distribution. And I need to make a label. Power distribution chips. Print. Oh, I should have written ICs, that's shorter. Uh-oh. What? Oh, here it is. Okay. So now we have a power distribution chips. Wow. Calling it chips. Yes. Okay, let's try and get this to fit there. Close enough. Okay, good. What? Links in it? No links in the description. None. Oh my god. I would be busy for days. Okay, we need to put this crystal in the timing box. Let's see here. Crystal clock. And it goes over here, I think. Yes. Good. And we've done it again. The table is empty. But sadly, there is always more to go. Okay, let's see how much more there is. Oh no, there's even more box with components. Okay, no problem. No problem. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we still have our gate driver. We'll look at that later. There's more mailback stream, yeah. We have a big resistor. Schottky diode. Big resistor. Oh, this is the PhD connector, okay. Big resistor. PH connector. Oh, look at these. 330 UF, 80 volts. Nice. Okay. P channel. What? Photovoltaic. Oh, is it a opto isolator? I need to look that one up. Yeah, distribution switch. Thick resistor. P channel. N channel. I think it's a P channel. No, it's an... yeah, this is a P channel. Okay. What's this? It's really heavy. Oh! Wow. Okay. At some point, I think I looked at maybe including some relays on a PCB board. I think I actually designed the circuit for it and everything. But I never went to the prototyping stage because then I decided to build it differently. No, these are relays. I think. Wow, okay. But with the scissors, it hasn't been a year yet, has it? I think not. I think I got them this year. Maybe last year. I don't know. Come on. Oh no. Oh, that survived. It's really stuck. Okay, got it. So, let's see. These are Songli relays. And I believe they're all 5-volt relays. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I don't actually like relays, so I ordered these probably in one of my orders that I was going to place anyway. But I don't like relays. I'd rather build the circuit differently. So, yeah. But you never know. Maybe I'll use a relay at some point. If you need to switch AC, a relay can come in handy. Right? But for anything DC related, I'd argue you can make a better circuit. Yep, okay. Now I'm going to put them in this bag and then they're going to fall out and whatever. Hook them all up in series. Maybe we can pop some of what? How would you pop it? Like with a too high coil voltage? And let's see if I can do this correctly. Something like that. But now, which bin do I put these in? I don't know. I don't have a relay bin. Oh, I know where to put them. I do have a drawer with a lot of relays in there. Because secretly, I use, for instance, some of these in the house. Like, my doorbell is hooked up to one. So, I don't like designing everything I use. I can use some pre-made stuff if it's well made. And these are pretty good. So I use some of these relay boards from LilyGo. They have USB-C, but they don't have the programming chip on there. So you need a special dongle. It works okay. Of course you're going to lose it. But you know, but these are pretty nicely made. So I use some of these in the house to do some relay switching. The LilyGo T relay. Pretty good. Okay. Let's go through the rest pretty quickly. This is a high voltage and a big cap. But it's through hole, so that overrules it. As we use, no. I thought that box would have been pretty close. Nope. There it is. Wobba. I don't know if that works. LilyGo most don't have a USB. No, they don't have it on the board, but you can have a dongle with it. So we have a 330 80 volts, 220. This is something else. Okay. Done. Oh. Connectors, we can just chuck in that connector box. Done. We have a Schottky. Where did we put the Schottky diodes again? Huh. Don't we have a Schottky diode box? I think so. Didn't I get stuck with this last time? No, I don't understand. Yeah, SMD diodes, other size. Oh, I have an SMD diode other size box. Uh-oh. No, I have more parts, don't worry. Schottky 60 volts. 60. Okay, let's put it over here. So maybe we put that diode in the wrong box. That's bad. Where's the diode box? Yeah, yeah. We need this diode box. Knowing me, I put it in the back. Good. Because it actually needs to go in here. And this is also 60 volts. Okay, no problem. Phew. Okay, so these can go back. I'm getting tired. We made a power switch box, right? Yes, we did. There we go. We have the big resistors. What size are these? 1206, 1206, 1206, 1206. Yes. Okay, so we need our 1206 resistor box. Let's see, what is this? 3.3, 4.7, 2.7. So this box is looking to be overcrowded. 2.7. I already had a 2.7. No, 3.3. Okay. 51. Oh, what? Okay. $12.06. 12.06. 10. Okay. Okay. With all the components, you can become a seller. Well, you know. Can't do everything. Can't do everything. Let's see. We have some P channels, and then I'm going to get a drink. Because we're going to try and finish this today, because otherwise I know it's never going to happen. So it's MOSFET other for some reason. Why is it MOSFET other? Why isn't it MOSFET P channel? That's stupid. Fanta break, yes. I should really sort these, but I'm just going to put them in the back for now. I'm going to change that label. Because otherwise I know I'll look past it more often. Do we need an ultra drink? I think I have some special drink still. Hold on. I can't actually get out of the room right now because the entrance is blocked. Did I create a fire hazard? Maybe. There, now it's called Other Peach. I should have put it over it. But anyway. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So, okay, yeah, no problem. We have a Coca-Cola Zero Sugar Lime. Oh, but that is, of course, not good enough. So we're going to upgrade it to Lime Elite Ultra Plus. I mean, that has to be the best Coke you will have ever tasted, right? Lime Elite Ultra Plus Zero Sugar. Holy shit. Okay, I get a little break, and then we do the last box. I think it's the last box. I didn't find any more today. There might be more, but I don't know. Oh. It'd be easy to buy RS components? How do you mean? There's actually 57 people watching this. I am amazed. Oh, I get music. Hey there, Dave. Do you have dreams involving anti-static bags? No, not really. Oh, Philip is there, and no super chats. Yeah, I'm working so hard here. No super chats. Well, I got one from Philip earlier. Thanks, Philip. I can hit like on... Oh, I can hit heart on the super chat. Heart and like. There. I do have 2 secrets for today. Nightmares, maybe. No, I like having my component stock, actually. It's very easy when I need to change or test some stuff, and it's pretty well sorted, so I can actually find things, so that's good. I like being sorted, but I don't have enough space right now. Or maybe I want to sort too much, I don't know. One of the either. One of either? Yeah. No secrets till you finish your homework. Exactly, Philip. Thank you. I will keep going. Ugh. Now I'm just resting, so I'm not talking about a lot. But that doesn't work on the live stream. Okay, one more minute, then I go again. Oh. I always wonder what the component storage of like BitLooney would be like. Oh, Dave just came from his garden, and he's a bit sunburned. Okay, yeah, I'm having a timeout, Dutchmaker. Yeah. A Lime Elite Ultra timeout. There. Jamie, thank you very much for the £2 for all your hard work tonight and always. That's very kind. Thank you. Oh, no. The workbench isn't clean at all. I mean, even if I just go randomly here, I think there's some component bags here too. Probably. I don't know. No. Well, that's a different problem. Okay. Slow. Let's do it a little bit more slowly. And let's continue. Because we have another box full of components. There. I'm just gonna dump it on the desk. Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's do this one leaning back, the sorting. We have here integrated inductor. Okay, inductor. What's this supposed to be? I think this is a diode, but I need to... Oh yeah, a PMAC. Yeah. But I need to look it up. It's... you think it's nightmares for 200 SEKs? Thanks, Jaguaran. Thank you. If you have an empty workbench, you don't have any project or things to do. I don't know about that. Yeah. You lost your first place? Aw. Who got it? Yeah, let's see. Inductor. Capacitor. What's this giant bag? Oh, okay, yeah. What? Let's see. Oh. Components I bought but never used. Oh, you get upgraded if you do the super chat? Wow. Way to game the system. Wow. Okay, so these are some NTC thermistors. They haven't used those yet, but yeah. What's this? 350 watt 6 volt unidirectional. Oh, it's an SDO5. I need to look it up, but I believe it's also it's a TVS, I believe. Is it a TVS? I think so. So this goes on the look it up pile. What do we have here? 47 microhenries, inductor. Je moet betalen, pannenkoek. Inductor. Inductor. I guess it makes super chatting more inviting because you get an actual physical response. Oh, in a comparator. I don't know if I have a box for that. What's this? Inductor? Is it inductor? Yeah. Double, damn. I need to hit all the hearts and stuff. Hold on. Heart, heart, like, there. Wait. That, there's no component in here. Oh, it's, oh, okay, like that. Wow. Okay, that's an interesting system. I can still see the hearts. I can hit the hearts too. In the hundreds here. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. We'll do the inductors first. Let's get the box. Inductor. SMD inductors. I think that box is pretty full though. Yeah. This box is ripe for a box split. For now, because I will do a box split at some point then, I'm just going to add them into the box like so. So I know the new and the old ones. And then at some point I need to sit down and do a box split. Maybe we'll do it later, but I'm kind of running out of steam, so probably not. Okay. There. Oh no, there's more. I forgot. There's even more. Yeah, see? More inductors. I knew it. Yeah. Inductor. Oh, this is a PTC. Yep, resettable fuse. Shielded inductor. Okay, well these go in the needs to be split inductor box. I think I already have a split inductor box, but it needs to split again. Oh, you're third again. What? How? How, what? Okay, whatever. Philip is hard at work trying to get back to number one. Let's see, resettable fuse. Okay. And this one, oh, 250 mil, oh, 100. Okay, yeah. Good. And we can do this one. This is 35 volts, 100. So it's SMD. This can go here. Big capacitor, low voltage. Yep. Easy peasy. And then I can actually take my PTC through hole, and I know they aren't the same thing, but I'm going to add my thermistor in there. That's close enough, basically. 500 euro? No, don't do that. No. I'm not gonna stream for 5 hours, so no. Alright, this is a connector, okay. Gate driver. Optocoupler. See, I need to think of boxes for these, so I'll do that some other time. Here we have a diode, and I think this is TVS, but let me look it up. I'm suddenly really tired. That's stupid. Yes, TVS. Okay. Quincy Marathon Chat. No. Another one for the Meuk box. Yes. So we have the ESD Zener box. That can go here. So this can go. Oh, come on. This can go here. Good. And then we have the Schottky diodes. Oh, hi Kitty. Big capacitor, no diodes. Where did I put the diodes? Oh, here, SMD diode. Is it 123? No, it's different. So I don't need this one. Come on. But I need this one. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so maybe that's it. Oh. Kitty, nope. No place for kitties. Okay, this needs to go here. This needs to go here. Okay. Yeah. This can go here. Let's see. Yeah, this should go here. See, now I run out of space for the boxes themselves. Let's see, do I have P-channel diodes somewhere? Or P-channel MOSFETs? Oh, okay. Then this is over here. Nope. Close enough. Okay, I'll figure out what I do with the boxes later. So, let's take a look at the two secrets we have for today. The first is I have the production samples of the Dig2Analog Plus. So these are production boards. They have a few upgrades versus the Dig2Analog. They are now 5 channels, so RGB plus dual white, and they support up to 48 volt. So they have a large 330. Remember that 330 UF we saw? That's because I use it on this board. Capacitor over here. We have a replaceable fuse that is suitable for 12 to 48 volt over here, and it comes with a 6.3 amp fuse instead of a 3 amp one, and its PWM frequency is now around 4 kilohertz instead of 2 kilohertz. So those are some very nice upgrades. The board should also be quieter because of using these odd little capacitors over here. Those sing less basically, so that makes it quieter. Right, so this should be releasing somewhere, I hope in the next month or so. I'm not sure yet. And then I'm going to go through these. Something I haven't shown on stream yet. Well, I have shown the Dig Next, which is this guy, which will be the next generation of Quinn LED digital LED controllers. It will be 5 to 48 volt again. It'll have onboard P-channel MOSFETs to cut off idle power. It'll have a nice relay output, so you can just hook up a relay board like this. You can just hook it up like so, and it's done. It will always provide 5 volt out for the relay board and switch to relay and stuff like that. And it has extra expansion using a port over here, and it has button inputs and all kinds of upgraded features, protected outputs, ESD and TVS and things like that. Yeah, so lots of upgrades versus the DIG series, or the normal DIG series and not the next series. But one of the things I want to do is I want to have it in a custom case. So I'm using the same case manufacturer as the DIG to go, because that was also a custom case, which I liked a lot. But since this PCB is a lot bigger and it has pretty high terminals, this is a prototype printed case of the current design, or actually this has already changed, but you know, this is what I currently have. And well, as I said, this will come with a custom case. So here is again that relay plug. You can just plug it into the side like that, and you can have an AC relay if you want to use an AC relay next to the built-in DC ones. And yeah, it has all the ports over here, so you can use the expansion over here, for instance, or the USB-C. And then it has the output ports over here and I2C. And it comes with this special plate that is separate, with which you can mount the plate down, but you can still take the controller off and click it into the plate, basically. Right? So you can still easily surface it if needed. And I'm modifying this plate to make it also DIN rail compatible, so you can buy an extra add-on. I'm not going to include it because then, you know, it drives the price up for everyone. That will have DIN rail slots basically, and a DIN rail clip on it, so you can easily clip it into a DIN rail and done. Oh, mounts for the relay board as well. No, this is just a very generic relay board. So I'm not going to make relay boards. So you can just buy a generic relay board and plug it in like that. You will get this connector and plug with it. And then you can just buy any 5 volt relay board and that should do it. I'm thinking of including all these connectors, but not 100% sure yet. But yeah. And well, this is designed to be openable. This is, you know, this doesn't clamp enough right now, but that's why it's a prototype case. And yeah, the board is inside. As you can see, this side has no components. There will be a change making it easier to get the board out, because currently it's not that easy to get the board out. So you kind of have to push it out and get stuck, and you know. So that's something that will be changed for the production. I'm not sure if we're going to do a second prototype, but we are going to certainly make some changes. Because, you know, you need to be able to get in there to replace the fuses, basically. Oh, there we go. Almost. See, this is too tight, right? Oh, right. I need to bend the case to get it out. That was it. So I need to push this back. Oh, no. See, this isn't going well. Okay, right, so yeah, I saw it, Philip. That's what I get for trying to do things on stream. So this version I need to bend a little bit to loosen it from the case. And then maybe ease it out like that. There. I mean, they're probably used to having it stick very well into the case, but I want it to be user serviceable, so I don't want that. Right? And the idea currently is for the antenna. So this will be external antenna only. And hold on. I need to prepare this real quick. Come on. No. So this used to fit. I'm not sure why it's not fitting now. Come on. What kind of nonsense is that? There. Of course, when you get it, it will be already attached. What do you mean? This case was secret. No one's seen this case yet. Well, you guys maybe, but, you know. Okay. So let's attach that to the board. But yeah, you can take the board out to service the fuses. And you can see these light pipes in here for getting all the LEDs to the top side. And let me plug this in. There. This is a prototype PCB for Dig Next with the prototype case. Yes, this is supposed to be a new controller that will be releasing fairly shortly, but it's still in development, especially with the case and stuff, so I don't know yet. Okay, so now you can close it up again. Right, normally you won't have to go in there except for when you blow a fuse. And then there is an external blown fuse indicator so that you know. So it has an external antenna like that, and we'll probably include one that will have a bendable version, so you can bend it over or you can have it stick up like that. I like that better than having it stick out of the front, because that would make it even bigger. It has 2 data channels, and it has 3 positive and 3 negative channels that are all individually fused, and they have P-channel MOSFETs so that idle power is turned off. But they all function as a single channel, so that you can't turn them off individually, right? But yeah, it has a fully updated or revised level shifter circuit with all kinds of protections in there. Built-in digital microphone, as I said, true 5 volt to 48 volt support, button inputs, extra I/O inputs, it's flashable using the USB-C, it has I2C connector, yeah. Do the terminals still fit? Yeah, this fits well. This fits good. And of course, in the final version, these will be color-coded, so there will be 3 red ones, 2, I think we'll keep them green, and then 3 black ones, so you know what positive and negative is, and there will be nice labels here, etc. Max amp. So it has a divided channel setup. It has 2 5 amp channels and 1 10 amp channel. And the idea is that if you're running, for instance, a 5 volt strip and you want to do 10 meters, you want to have a front that's 5 amp, a middle that's 10 amp, and an end that's again 5 amp. And the same basically goes for 12 volt strip or 24 volt strip. The amps don't really change, the voltage does, and so does the wattage. And so there's 2 5 amp fuses in there and 1 10 amp fuse, or channels in that sense. So I think I'm going to recommend it for 15 amp max. Not 100% sure yet. I might also recommend it for 20 amp max. I've tested it up to 30 amp max. Right, so you know, I always over-test things. It has large input terminals in which you can easily get 12 gauge in there, even 10 gauge without a ferrule, so that's no problem. Yeah, up to 48 volt. Yeah. Yeah, and true, as I call it, because you know other people call it the same, but it isn't the same. True 5 volt support. So even if you input it at 4.5 or even 4 volts. The level shifters and all things like that will still output 5 volts. A lot of boards out there say they do 5 to 24 volt, but then actually they make 4.5 volt internally. So they don't actually run at 5 volt to your LEDs. And then once your voltage drops, especially if you're running 5 volt and you have thin wires, and you're now having 4.3 or 4.1 volt in, yeah, that goes even lower, and that's why a lot of other controllers have all kinds of issues that the Quinn LED boards don't, because I use very different circuits for that. No, it's not a buck boost. It's a different kind of circuit. The circuit on this one is actually, the whole DC circuit has been revised, so it's a bit of a continuation of what's on the Dig Octa, but then another improvement. One of the big changes is that if you're running dual power supply, you have to use the USB-C. Don't think that's too big of an issue, but once you plug in the USB-C, the controller switches its electronics and things like that over from the main input to the USB-C, and it runs off of the USB-C the whole time for that part of the electronics. Where the other boards, they run off of the highest voltage, so they might switch. So that's a change there, but in practice, it'll basically work the same. So, yeah. See, I mangled a screw terminal here. There. Yeah, but I like having these poke-through screw terminals. I think that's unique. They will all be color-coded, although this one will probably orange because, you know, I can't order it in red, black on one terminal. So, yes, X Moto X Pyro XX. I have a Dig Quad next variant planned, but other than that, currently you could use a Dig Octa for that, because Dig Octa power boards, the normal boards are 50 amps, and the Power 7 HC is 100 amp continuous. So there are already higher amperage options from me out there. Also, if you need 48 volt support, there is the Power 5 HV, which already does 48 volt. So, yeah. This is the microphone hole. These are the holes for 5 volt and 3.3 volt. And this is for the external relay. This is for the internal relays, and this is for the broken fuse indicators. But currently, I mean, I can hook it up. You can see, but this is not how it will look in the end, because I don't like it. If you look at it straight on, you can see the LEDs. This one's too bright, you know. But yeah, I don't like how this looks, because if you look at it from the side, well, you basically don't see anything. So that's not going to work for me. I don't want to use light pipes, because light pipes are really expensive, but I do want to use some other method. Yeah, but this X Moto X Pyro XX, this basically sits in between of a Dig Uno and a Dig Quad, because what I noticed is a Dig Uno only had one power terminal, but 2 data channels, and a Dig Quad had, you know, lots of everything. And most often people only needed 1, maybe 2 data channels, and then 1, 2, 3 power channels. And this one already has that, right? So for a lot of projects you'd currently need a Dig Quad for, this would already suffice. Now, of course, there are bigger projects where then a Dig Quad is still better. But with 3 individually fused power outputs, it's already a lot more versatile than a Dig Uno. And things like always including a microphone and you know, some other upgrades that are in there are really going to set it apart in that sense. No. The case should be like this in the end, right? So it's a custom molded case. The battery project still has not progressed. The final end of the battery project will be in the new house, so that's like in 2 years from now. But maybe we'll work on that, you know, before that time. Ethernet variant. So this variant will not get Ethernet because I would have to make adaptations to the case for that. And, well, I can only make one mold. So if I have to make an Ethernet plug into this case, basically I tried, but it would always end up as a compromise. So this version will always be without Ethernet. And I think its bigger brother will be with Ethernet. The Dig Uno and Dig Quad aren't going anywhere. So if you need a small controller with Ethernet, that's still the place to go. But yeah, no, this will not have Ethernet. True, Philip, true, Philip. Not all projects pan out. Like, there is some Ultimate Desk project that will probably also, you know, see its end in the new house. But, you know, sometimes I have a lot of other projects that do come, you know, do come to fruition, but some don't make it. That's okay. Is there any way to get Ethernet to I2C? No, I2C, no. But you can do it over SPI. And in theory, these connectors would have enough pins on there and the correct pins to be able to do that. That is not going to be something that's supported, but you know, I could maybe test it at some point, because this one will have 3.3 volt and ground, and then 4 I/O pins, which in theory is enough for SPI. So, yeah. Next Christmas, I'll have 5 Dig Octas running if all goes well. Nice, Vim. Ultimate Desk, you'll finish that. Well, you know, new house, new try. We'll see. I'm hoping, you know, I'll have to hire carpenters anyway. I'm hoping to, you know, add that onto the project bill. Yeah, but adding a relay will be as simple as just, you know, plugging it in like that. Done. Nice, Jamie. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, so small controller, although a lot bigger than a Dig to Go, but that's kind of how things go. And very versatile. That's the idea. So all upgraded circuits, lots of I/O, lots of power, lots of voltage. Yeah. You can borrow my workbench. It only weighs 200 kilos. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no. I mean, I can try and ride up against a project that isn't going forward, but at some point I just need to do other stuff. You know, otherwise nothing gets finished. And if I finished 5 of 10 projects I start, that's fine. Maybe I'll finish them later. Right, so I'm really excited for this one. This is still very much in the prototype phase. The hardware is basically done, but we're really working hard on the case. The new version already has some slits here for ventilation and some other changes. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna call it for now, because that component sorting, man, it's heavy work, I guess. I don't know. We can discuss it, Philip, but the problem is I kind of want to have a CNC route some channels in there, and you know, the desk weighs like over 100 kilos and stuff like that. So yeah, transparent case would be sweet. No, it's going to be white plastic, but yeah. Finishing too soon every time. Yeah, but otherwise we wouldn't get Project StarCam. So you know. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching this very random stream. Next week, we're going to do some other stuff. And I hope to see you back then for either a video, a live stream, in the comments, or on the Discord server. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.